So Ego have been producing quality garden machinery for over 10 years and have been a market leader in that sector, bringing out innovation after innovation of battery-powered garden machinery. Now, in this video, we're going to discuss whether Ego should stick to making garden tools or should they broaden their horizons and bring out even more options to run on your 56-volt battery system. Because many other brands produce loads of different tools, Ego have stuck to garden tools. But this year, they have brought out a few products which have, shall we say, strayed away from their normality of garden products. So let's go and check out to see what we've got to play with. So before we divulge what this new product to the UK market is and show you all about it, I thought we could play a little game where we have a think about what Ego could be bringing out in the future. And there's definitely two on the radar. Looking through the different Ego groups and Ego communities around the world, there's two products I think they are missing. One is a dedicated scarifier. So you can scarify your lawn. I don't know, something like 20 inches wide, something like that would be absolutely perfect. And also a power barrow or a garden utility cart, which also tips using the battery power. I think there would be two items very, very exciting to use. Now, later on in the video, I'm also going to speculate some other things that Ego might want to bring out in the future. And I'd like you to join us in the comments below and let us know your ideas as well. Now, if you watch our video at the end of 2024, all about the new products coming to the market in the UK from Ego in 2025, you would have probably seen the product we're going to show you already, because there were a couple non-garden related products. Now, Ego UK and worldwide we'll be looking at the comments in this video, so it's very important for you to let them know what you want to see coming from Ego. So without further ado, let's find out what I'm going to put this 5 amp hour battery in today. And it is brand new to the UK market, their wet and dry vacuum cleaner. I've been very excited about trying this for the main reason it's their first non-garden related product and we've got our hands on it. So let's get on and see what it can do. Now, the first thing noticeable that I could see was everything has a storage place. We've reviewed a few other vacuums and most things have a storage place, but this one has, they've gone above and beyond to try and find places like your pipes slide in the bottom, like so. Your main vacuum nozzle goes on the back. Battery obviously in the top. You've got an opening up here for all your little bits and pieces, your little brush, your little nozzle, your adapter for your power tool. We'll get to that in a minute. And also your narrow attachment slides in there. But you're saying, James, where's your pipe? Well, down here under the bench is a very, very nice pipe. Button controls on the front. You can press on, then you can press start. You got turbo. You got 1 speed, 2 speed, and turbo. You've got sucker in the front, blower in the back. And because it's wet and dry, you've also got a drain plug at the bottom. It's got a vacuum bag in it. So I've already assembled that. Take that out, there we are, bags. And a nice big 34 litre bucket. We're gonna have a little bit of a vacuum in our workshop here to start with. Just down here. So that should then go into there, clip in. Let's give it a whirl. So typical workshop mess on. Let's try speed 1 to start with. And we're away. Oh, a bit of metal there, look. Will it suck it up? No. Let's try speed 2. We vanished. Speed 2 done bits of metal. Oh. Try a bit of turbo. Oh, now we're getting down in the cracks, look. Stones, they vanish. Oh, lovely. Oh, I've even got my vent open, so there's even more power. So you can turn the vent there. That's even more. Mad. How's that coming off of the battery? nice. That's cool. Being 6'2", I could do with another extension there really. I feel like I'm like this a little bit, but it's doing what it's meant to do, which is good. But the magic of it is already obvious. No leads, just next place. So, I'm going to create some mess now. Bit of soil. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Now, big flaky sawdust, the stuff we know blocks up vacuums. Yeah, chuck a bit of that down. Oh, a bit more. Let's go for a bit more than that. There we go. Let's see if it'll suck it up. Right, no attachment. On. Start. Speed 2. Turbo. I was expecting that to block, it didn't. It has actually got a filter cleaner worked into this vacuum. So, there's some instructions back here. So you pop that on there like so, you turn the machine on. I presume you want to put it in turbo. And then you've got this button here to redirect the air away from what you're doing. I think, something along those lines. Let's give it a go. Start. Turbo. And now we've got a clean filler, apparently, so I'll believe it. So I've just been informed by the guy behind the camera. There's another test I need to do before we do the wet test, and that is to show you the little remote control. Well, it's not just remote control, it's also a torch. Because, you know, Ego couldn't make something without putting a light on it, could they? Oh no. So this little remote control can go up here onto your handle, and it's got a little magnet on the back so it clips on. Now this is where it comes interesting, because you need your little power tool adapter. There, that slips in to the end of your hose, and then you put your power tool on it, and then before you go along with your power tool, you can turn your vacuum on without having to reach down, realign yourself, sort yourself out. It's all there at your fingertips. Right, so for demonstration purposes only, I'm going to show you how dusty this makes it without the vacuum going. Messy. Horrible. Housekeeping. Housekeeping. Let's see what it looks like now with a nice clean board with the vacuum going. So, on. Turbo. Still a bit of dust. Still a bit of dust, but definitely not so much material left behind, that's for sure. So it's now time for the best test of them all. Oh yes, liquid, wet and dry, wet. Now we've got some, I don't know what it is in this pot. It's white, it's creamy, it's probably a little bit dirty. So you can come up to your own conclusions what that might be. So what we're gonna do is stick that in there, and because I've got a remote control, bit of turbo. We're going to take off. Ooh, stopped. Does that mean it's full, or have I broken it? Let's find out. Go on again and start. Well, my bucket's empty, so that's good news. Let's see what's going on inside. Right, we are unclipped, and there's water in it. Now, yeah, whether it's got like a full sensor in it, so when the water's sloshing around in it at that volume, generally you wouldn't suck up that much water in one go. You would probably be sucking up water from a puddle or like a spillage or something along those lines. But yeah, it's definitely sucked up that beautiful mess. So I think there is only one more feature to show you on this vacuum before we discuss futures of Ego. So you got your little narrow cleaner for inside your car seats and awkward places. That clips into there like so. And then you have your remote. That magnets onto there. Now this one's got an extra little piece on here, down through there, and we're like, what is that for? You turn your light on, right? That shines down through the end. So when you're in a little crevice, without knocking that off. Oh yeah, it's in properly now. Without being able to see what's going on in all your little gaps, nooks and crannies, then that's what that's for. See, look, doesn't work, put light on, works. Ha! Wicked. And the tool that keeps on giving, hook it in the back, turn it on, and you've got a blower. Squeeze out all your moisture after doing your wet and dry. Now, I'm also going to do a little test with it. There we are. Lovely. Okay, so that's enough about the vacuum for now. What this video was really about for me is to find out from you guys what you'd like to see from Ego going forward. Now, I've got lots of ideas myself, because obviously they do a massive garden range, which is great, but do you think they should move away more from the garden range? Or not move away, but do more outside of that garden range, that core range that they do, like the vacuum. There's also a speaker coming this year, so you've got a garden speaker which you can link up a load together and have a proper party with them. But I've got some other ideas. Now I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comments. A battery-powered welder, I think would be good. That could be something Ego could get into. Now, if you know or not know, Ego is actually owned by a company called Chevron. Chevron also own brands like Flex and Skill. So they've already got the power tool world covered, but with their 56-volt batteries, they could go bigger and better and more bulkier tools. Still used to produce a tool called the BT45, which was a big petrol drill. Now, there's lots of power drills on the market, 18 volt and all sorts, but what about a 56 volt big drill for really heavy drilling? I think that would be good for things like gate posts and other big drilling operations. Also a generator. Now I know the States have got a big power bank generator where you can put 4 batteries in it and use it to power a normal 230 volt plug. That would be good in the UK. Also a disc cutter, a battery powered disc cutter, I think Ego could work with. Sight lighting, you know, tripod lights. They've already got some lights out there, but I think tripod lights going up, booming out to be able to do things like that. Again, utilizing the batteries you already have for other tools that you may need. The other thing is a big circular saw. Now, obviously they make skill saws, so they're used to the battery world already in saws, but with the 56 volt system, you can have a big, like Makita make a really big deep saw that you can cut through big beams with. I think that'd be a great idea. And the other thing is a compressor, like a proper full-blown compressor. I don't mean like a little tiny car one you keep in the back of your car that pumps it up and takes about 40 minutes. I mean something seriously big. They've got the batteries, they've got the power. I think they could certainly use it. So there we have the Ego WDV0900E 34 litre vacuum from Ego. Yes, it is an absolute little powerhouse and so convenient, so agile, easy to use, and it already runs on your 56 volt system that you've already got with your other garden products. Now, let us know in the comments what other products you think Ego should be bringing into market. Should they stay garden? Should they venture out into other worlds as we've discussed? So drop a comment below. To find out more about the Ego vacuum, we have put a link in our description. But if you'd like to watch another video on this very mower here, we have dropped a video right there. Or perhaps you want to give us a subscribe, you can click that button there. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.